YouTube, hello. We're playing Metal Gear Solid 3 today. Why? I didn't know what to play, and I'm like, you know what? It's been 3 years since I played a Metal Gear. Let's play Metal Gear. We're just playing 3. I'm gonna say this right now. First off, we are playing the HD edition. You probably already know that. So yeah, I have it on 360. Legacy box for PS3. We'll be using this a lot for some stuff. You don't know what the Legacy collection is. It's Metal Gear 1 and 2, because it's included in 3 HD. 2, 3 Peace Walker HD, a digital code for Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid the VR missions, Metal Gear Solid 4, and the 2 Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 comic movies. We'll touch upon those later, probably when we play MGS 1 and 2. But yeah, we'll be using this a lot for 1 and 4, of course. We will be playing, eventually, the whole Metal Gear series. It's a big struggle to be like, are we going to do chronological or release order? Well, if we start with Snake Eater, we start with a really good one. Then we have to play Peace Walker. And then 5. Okay, well, what if we do it on release order? Well, we have to play Metal Gear 1 and 2. Minute and a half's up. Yo, what's up? I can turn off emote only. We're a minute and a half into the VOD. Yo, we can say fuck now. We can say the fuck word, everybody. Alright, let's get the game up. Let us get the game up. Dude, huge fucks. Ooh, that's hot coffee. Alrighty, let's get the game up. Get the game up. Oop. Yeah, we're playing the gross Xbox 360 version because digging out a PS4 right now would be a pain. There he is. There's our dad. But he's not our dad yet. Oh yeah, hey, I guess I also need the game up, don't I? So I can see it as I play. Boop. Alright, 1964. Look at my event, but hey, yo, I'm signed in. The Virtuous Mission, Operation Snake Eater. You know what? Let's not read this. That's spoilers. That's spoilers. We don't want to talk spoilers yet. We'll talk spoilers at the end. Oh, is it gonna download my old saves? Am I actually gonna have a New Game Plus run? I've never done a New Game Plus run of Metal Gear, of Snake Eater. Wait, it's way over here. Walker. Yo, there's our man. There he is, using that CQC. All right, yo, everyone ready to watch a movie? Oh my gosh. Low. Batteries are low. There they are. There's our MSX Spectrum versions of Metal Gear 1 and 2. Don't know if we're gonna play those, honestly. I am not great. Ooh, listen to that box ASMR. Ooh, yes. Come on. Oh. Gotta love. Yeah, let's start the stream inserting new batteries into the controller. Actually, I want to look up a thing while I'm doing this. Is Special Theater on HD? Because we're gonna reference Special Theater a lot, but I'd love to actually watch those at the end of the series. Or sorry, Secret Theater. Are they on HD? Yeah, they were on Substance version, but yeah, are they on HD or? I feel, yeah, it's like it says special right there. I don't want to click it though. I don't want to click special and just be like, oh hey, here's like Volgin on the motorcycle riding the Shagahod. It's like, okay. Not talk about that. Alrighty. We'll find out later. It's not like we're gonna get to the end of the game in this first stream. I'm planning three episodes, 3 VODs. Alright, sick. I like MGS 3. I mean, I like one more, but for the sake of things, well, I like MGS 3. Normal. I was thinking... Oh, I need to shut up.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Oh, who's that? I don't like them. We don't talk about Konami. We do talk about Kojima, though. We do indeed. We do it. Oh, that's Skyrim. Shit. There it is. We do indeed talk about Kojima, though. You know what? I'm gonna turn off the webcam real quick, and I'm gonna look up the secret theater thing as cutscenes play.
Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Oh, it's that man. It's the man. Oh, it's not on HD edition. That's gross. And I don't have substance. Oh. Imagine owning substance.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
You're not substance.
Put
Oh,
on your
you're
mask.
just a base game. We will be using this for a bit later, the PS2 version. If you know, you know, but I've never done that Easter egg.
Anyways, know what he's doing?
Does Snake know what he's doing? No.
Approaching release point.
David don't know what he's doing.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
The dude's like, what? Was that necessary, my guy?
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Go for it. If you can't check in later, this will be up on the YouTube, probably tomorrow evening. We're gonna try and finish this week. Ooh, opening theme Snake Eater. We'll get to that. That's coming up. Best part of MGS3.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius.
In a game
2
of
minutes to drop off. Stand
in a
up.
game of good moments, the opening. By the way, yeah, Metal Gear Snake Eater. In case you forgot what you put in the console.
Enough to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay.
You gotta watch Dad do his jump.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
There we go. There goes our dad. Falling like a goddamn sarcophagus. I might have to throw on the AC. It's gonna get a little hot here. Directed by the man himself. I shouldn't need to press anything for the next 10 minutes, so.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally
Oh,
given us
David
the
is
green light
solid his
for the
name. Jack
virtuous
is-
mission.
Virtual.
Big boss, right.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly
Sure,
is
no
this
mansers in the
revolution?
chat.
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich.
I'm gonna pump console
Sokol.
volume.
He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken.
Thanks, Jack.
The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first.
There's an anime about this with the
Sneaking Sokolov
vampire.
over
Curb,
the
little do
Berlin
you
Wall
know,
shortly
this is the anime with the
after. I
vampire.
was the one who
We're
conducted
just not
the
there yet. We're
operation.
not at that arc.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the
Maybe
time,
we'll find
we had
that out,
no
Snake.
idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs.
He used to
Nice name
Snake
for a
repeating
virtual
every
spaceship.
line he's heard.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research
Yeah,
facility.
this is a sequel to Sputnik.
This is our last chance.
So, did you know?
Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Okay. So, when I said this is a movie, No joke. We're currently sitting at about 10, 15. Oh, sorry, my Xbox like went into sleep mode there for a second. I'm sorry. Let me turn game audio back down. Sorry, trying to find a good level. If it's too low, let me know. Oh, hold on, I got this RB. The team first person.
In the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
Xbox is sick already. It's done. Oh my god, you're playing this
If we
again?
don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be
How about
facing
the
a
after
major
image of
crisis.
the
The
subtitles?
clock is ticking.
I think it's only for this scene though. I think it's to help with like the vertigo of the fall. Commencing virtuous mission.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov,
Gotta hold
stand
RB
by at
for the
recovery
subtitles.
point.
For the first
The recovery
person.
balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system.
It is a little
I'm familiar
crackly
with
with
the theory.
the limiter.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Metal Gear, dude.
For dinner.
But if anything
Looking at
goes
15,
wrong,
maybe.
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
That's why it's called Snake Eater. It's the name of the game. It's Snake Eater. We're gonna eat snakes. That's not an innuendo. But it's Metal Gear, so it kind of is. There's some massive gay undertones if you're unfamiliar with Metal Gear, but it's fine. Nothing's canon. Oh, my gear! I'm gonna have to go through a tutorial to get that back. Also have to put my shit on my desk away. Where's my Skyrim VR? Maybe one day we'll do Skyrim VR. I don't know. Alright. He's ready to play a game. Do it, Matt. Do it, Jack. Take it off. Yeah. Dude, by the way, fake Metal Gear fan for getting the characters' names wrong. David Hayter. Good old David Hayter. Not the, you know, badmouth, Kiefer or anything. Kiefer did a good job for what he was given, and I'll give him that. But can't replace David Hayter. Oh, by the way, you thought I was playing a game?
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on
Alright,
out, we'll
so-
be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Hi, I'm Naked
I'll be
Snake,
referring to you
everyone.
as Snake
Nice
from
to meet
now
you.
on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Despite the
don't
fact
like
we'll be hearing
snakes?
Jack
What
plenty
do you
of
mean?
times in this game.
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
By the
know
way,
if I'd ever
here's the
order one at a
codec.
restaurant,
This
but
is going to be
be
the bane
careful,
of
you might
this
not have a
playthrough.
choice.
What about you,
And Jack
Major?
keep codec
What should I call
entertaining.
you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Ground control.
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Oh, am I?
Great.
Shit.
Now
On
I see
stream
why
too?
you asked me if
Fuck.
I like snakes.
I don't
I
like
suppose
this.
calling me Snake
Not in
was
front
your
of
idea
Twitch.
joke too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha.
Well, that's my
Getting
daily
back to the
crashing.
subject, how exactly am I
That's
supposed to
unstable.
feel myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, about the backpack.
About that.
I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then.
The
You know where it is?
tutorial area.
No problem. I can see it from here. It's
Oh, dude, we
stuck
should
on
put
a
in the
branch.
PS2 copy. Do snake versus monkeys.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Okay, I kind of forget what
I'll
button
be
is the action
monitoring your
button.
progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right, hey, we get to play the game. We get to play the game. All right, I don't have camo yet. Wait, because it's all in the backpack. All right, let me just. Back is map, I believe. Oh, back is Kodak, you idiot. Do I just have Tom? I just have Major. Okay. All right. A should be crouch. Hold to crawl. B should be melee. Okay, cool. Can I pick these up? Can I pick these up? Nope, no mushroom. No mushy mush. Okay. Is there food here? Is there a snake at all? Not seeing a snake. Okay, that's fine. So if you see up here in the top right, top left, I know my directions. We have my health at the bar, and then underneath is my hunger / stamina. Oh, well, you know, ain't Metal Gear for ain't going backwards in style. Top right, we have my camouflage and my face paint and my camo index. Oh, there's some snakes. Oh god, it's on my. Oh, it's on the triggers. Can I change that actually? Oh, by the way, calorie mate. There we go. Just get some food for later if we need it, because my hunger is also my stamina, and I'm gonna need to be making sure I take care of that. Wasn't there a second snake? No? Alright. X action? The mighty oak. Thick as a brick. Oh, Y. Okay, Y is action. Gotcha. Alright. By the way, if you're wondering how anyone...
I see you've retrieved your backpack,
We'll get to
Snake.
that in a second.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack.
Yes.
Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission.
Yes, this is a
After you've been out in the field for a while,
sneaky
your
game.
stamina will start to drop. If
So,
your stamina
keep
gets
count of
too
how many
low,
times I
it'll
break
affect your
stealth.
performance.
It's gonna be a
You
lot.
won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly.
Nope.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
Weapons and
That's
items
right.
OSP.
It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon.
Actually, no. What?
Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment?
Yeah,
Whose
OSP.
crazy idea was this anyway?
Good GMs.
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave
the first
any
time we're gonna be
traces
stuck
of your
like this.
presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
This isn't
There'll
Tom
be no
Clancy.
rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Oh my god.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself,
Where's
huh?
aim?
I'm afraid so. You've been
I
given a
change
fake
that?
death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How
Tape it, it's in your
generous of
tooth.
you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state
Oh,
of
the
false
revival
death
pills
for a
in your
short
tooth,
time.
right?
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be
That's the
careful.
one.
If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Do I have
You
to
said
worry
this was a
about
solo mission, right?
Rip in this?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Nope.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Let's meet our squad.
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data.
Yo, is
He's a
that
member
Para?
of Fox as well, and
Yo,
she's
is that
here on the
Para?
gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm
It's
paramedic. Nice
paramedic.
to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Hell yeah.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
No.
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short.
Yeah.
You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
Captain Nemo. That's from
What's
Mice
your
and Men,
name?
right?
Jane Doe.
Moby Dick.
Very
What the
funny.
fuck was Moby Dick?
I wasn't joking, but I'll
My
tell you
parallels
my
of
name
Moby
only
Dick
if
is
you
in
manage
Metal
to make
Gear.
it back alive.
Like
My
7.
frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your
not
mission
stupid,
data.
right? Captain
Whenever
Nemo
you want
is
to save,
Moby Dick, right?
send a message over the
be
reserved
so
save
wrong.
frequency, 140.96.
Oh, it's from...
So saving
right,
lets me record my
literally
mission
from-
data.
That's right.
Shut up.
It
Shut
also
up, Jack.
records the state of your
Shut
health.
the fuck up, Jack.
Good to know.
20,000 leagues.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
I think my...
She's going to be serving
fucking
as
throat
Fox's
broken,
mission
Twitch.
advisor.
Boss is?
She
Boss is
also
here.
helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you?
There
How
she
many
is.
years has it been?
Boss?
Once again,
That's
ask for
right.
no spoilers.
It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me.
Mm.
Let me hear your voice.
Boss.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Why did you not
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But
They
there
always
were
need
still
your
so
boss.
many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques.
I need to
I
brush
taught
up
you
on my
all I
basics of
could.
CQC.
The rest you needed to
Oh,
learn on
shit.
your own.
No manual.
Techniques, sure.
Fucking
But
manual.
what about how to think like a soldier?
Ask Jack
How to
fuck
think
himself.
like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in
The Lord
spirit,
alone.
body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique.
Soldier.
In
I feel like a
fact,
fucking
technique
game.
doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit.
But
Spirit and body are
I
like
will
two
say again,
sides of a single
I'm talking
coin.
over it.
They're
Story
the
is
same
great.
thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter. But you're not quite a soldier.
Dude, my comrade's so cute. I know, right?
Soldier
Like, the
is a
boss is so
political tool,
attractive.
nothing
She's so
more.
pretty.
That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't
It's
be
the
there
60s.
forever. Once
it's
their
the
terms
60s.
are up, others will take their
60s.
place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms.
Computer game?
The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
This game's fucking
As
$120
long as we
shrink
have
wrap. I
loyalty
have 2 copies
to
of
the
it.
end,
The
there's
PS2
no
version.
point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right.
It's all about the
Your
times.
code name is Snake. It suits you well.
Like
That's
I said,
right.
we're gonna be
The
called
legendary
Jack a
unit
lot.
that the boss put together during World War II was a snake, the Cobra unit.
Yep,
A group of
the
heroes
Cobras.
that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
It is.
same here. After
It
all,
is.
who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters
You
combat.
gotta brush up on that
I've been in
CQC.
the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
You teach me the controls of
Gotcha.
CQC?
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Okay. Alright. Now we can
Snake,
actually play the
try
game.
to remember some of the basics of CQC.
I'm gonna try my best, boss. Gonna try my best. Commencing virtuous mission. Ow.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
There must be an echo in here. Alright, boss, can you teach me how to play the game? That's paramedic.
I see you
Fuck.
caught yourself a reticulated
Fuck.
python.
I did, paramedic.
The
Thank you.
reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters
Nice.
in length.
Guys,
Although they're
nice.
not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them.
But are they venomous?
They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there.
It's gonna
It's a
happen a lot.
huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one
Sarah,
and
why
throw
are you
it at
telling me
an
how to
enemy,
capture
it'll
something
give
I
them a
already
good
got?
scare.
Para.
Right. But how do they taste?
How does
Huh?
it taste?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to
tastes
eat one.
awful.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Fuck off, Farah.
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says.
Fucking
Ah, you're in
cannibal.
luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Okay. I actually meant to call the boss.
Camouflage is an indispensable
Oh,
tool
I don't
when
need
you're
you to teach me
sneaking
about
through the jungle.
camouflage. Teach me how to
To use
CQC.
camouflage,
Okay,
first
we're gonna skip this one. What about camouflage? I already covered it. Okay, with 30 minutes in, who's ready to play Metal Gear? First and foremost, can I please change the options? I cannot. Okay. Okay. That's fine. We'll just get used to it. Yo, I have... Right! It's HD. I have the mask. Who's that guy? I don't know him. We don't know who that is. Looks like a fuckboy. Dude, hell yeah. Land of the rising sun. Let's go. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to have all these armor, am I? Oh, it is using my New Game Plus. I have all the camouflages. Almost all of them, anyway. Still need to catch the legendary Tsuchinoko. We'll be getting the Tsuchinoko. Do I have Tsuchinoko? No, I don't have Tsuchinoko. Unless it's in my bag. No. No, okay. I give that to go. I won't need that. Motion detector, active sensor. Gross. I won't need those yet. Okay, cool. Let's actually change my face paint back to woman. There we go. 50%. 50% invisible. Alright. Alright, let's play Metal Gear. Shit. Oh, there's a Eugen. There's a big one. Fuck! My god! Alright, so, just a heads up. I'm not going to explain why, but we're not going to try to kill many people. But no promises. It has been a little while. I have to hold it. I got some boom in the grass. Probably just wildlife. What do we got? More snake? Frog? Oh, burb. It was burb. Forgot how much I hate the fucking gators here, dude. Yo, he wants to fucking stab a croc to death. Okay. Is there any items here we need to worry about? I think there's something over there. Oh, he's on the move. He's on the prowl. Okay. How do I fucking aim? Aim. 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 There we go. Okay. This is liable to go really poorly. Oh, there's some bug juice. Nice. Fuck! Get me away from this evil thing. Oh, God! Fuck! Goddamn crocodile! Shit! Get me out of here. Action button is Y. Oh, I can't go up there. Fuck. Goddamn. Goddamn monsters or something here. Oh, more bullets. Okay. I should mention it's been years since I played this. I can also die here. I can actually drown in the swamp. Oh, what we got there? Another suppressor for the trank pistol. I don't think there's anything good yet. Yeah, we're not going to get anything good here, so I don't know why I'm... Okay. Switching back to my pistol. Let's see, I don't think we're going to see any guards here until we get to the bridge. So, I also don't really need to worry about picking things up right now. We'll just worry about that later. When we come back here. Oh, I guess I am blocking some stuff. Give me a second. I'm gonna go invisible while I fix that. I'm gonna be blocking my items. Can't have that.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
5.56s and pineapples. That's a reference to one.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage
Boss,
from the Survival
please.
Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your
Boss,
uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint.
know.
Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted.
You
But
can't
if you
tell me what to
crawl
do,
instead,
Mom.
You should be able to sneak by
Can't
without
tell me
being
what
noticed.
to do. I'm gonna be blocking subtitles here. Damn.
You can see how
Oh, fuck. Hey, everyone. Hi. How's it going?
the camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with
You got that
nature.
there.
Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna put it there. It's gonna be blocking my items if I have like an item equipped, like say, the motion detector. I should mention, hey, oh, wrong way. That bar up there is my battery level. I can only carry 1 battery right now. So we're not gonna try and do that because, well, we'll mostly be able to see, yes, most stuff. No one up here? No one up here? Anything up here? It has been a little while, so I'm probably... Oh, snake at my feet. I'll take a sniper rifle. I'm not gonna use it. At least not yet, but I'll take it. Don't know. Thanks, game. Thanks for just giving me a sniper rifle. I know where the SVD is. Oh, hello. Okay, I don't think he sees us. We can fucking... He's out like a light. Okay, action button. So why? Oh, well. You got a face for that, my guy. How do I pick you up? Come on. Oh. By the feet? Or you just... oh, there we go. We don't want to drag him too much. If we drag him too much, he's liable to wake up again. But we do want to give him a little tussle, because if we give him a little tussle, he'll drop some ammo for us. So go ahead, ruffle his hair a bit, but you don't want to, like, drag him too much. Otherwise, he's liable to wake up. So we can climb that tree. Where do I need to head? Over here? Oh, we got a guy there. Oh, we got a guy right there. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Footsteps.
Whose footprints are these? Oh, it's B. B's fucking... Shit. Well, that's the first... You little bitch. Okay, he's out. Oh my god! Oh. Oh, I guess I did get him. Headshots are instant knockouts. Of course, if you shoot him anywhere else, it's gonna take a little second. Oh, yep. Where's your friend at? Gun, please. Thankfully, this is a PS2 game, so, there we go. Alert's going down. We're good. We got them all. A little rocky, but we managed it. I believe there's stuff underneath these logs. Also getting a tiny bit hungry, but we're fine on that. anything. We got a nade. I don't think we're gonna be. Well, more ammo. What am I saying on ammo? 41. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good to just move on. It's a little rough, little rocky, but we did it. He managed just fine. Didn't even take some damage. Ooh, is this it? Ooh, is this the bees? The bees. It is. It is the bees. What would RB for that first person view? Shitty grin he gives. He sees a beehive, he's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Major. I'm gonna eat the beehive. Then I'll be able to shoot bees out of my mouth. Snake, that's stupid. What are you talking about? I'll become the queen of the bees. Snake, that's beyond ridiculous. No, Colonel. I'm sorry, Major. Here we go. And then, yeah. Now, see, I could have shot the beehive. It'll drop on that guy, and he would go running and affect those two. Come on. Oop. Okay, did I get them? We'll find out if they pass out. The first one did. Okay. There we go. Okay. We got him. We did not go. Oh, he's yawning. He's a little tired, boy. Let me help you with that. Oh, you're horn up. You doing good? You doing good, my guy? You're just gonna leave your sleeping friend there on the bridge? Oh, there he goes. Alright, dude. Whatever you say. Ooh! Oh, no. Get up. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck, is it Y? Oh, fuck, I hope it's Y. Okay, it's Y. Look, either you press Y, and you climb up, or you press Y. Ooh! Fuck, oh, no, we're good. We're good. Look at this goddamn bridge. I think there's another guy over here. Yeah, maybe I have to knife the... Ooh. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. We're good. Does not count as alert. We have to come down here later. I think there's a camouflage here later. I could be wrong. The XMS, I believe. I'm not even gonna attempt that one. I believe that I think we just got the assault rifle, the XM. Yeah, we'll throw that on there just in case. We do need to watch our weight though. Classic Jack situation. We have to watch our weight. Okay. Yeah, especially like Siddle. But you know, maybe me. Gotta jump that gun. Fuck Siddling. That's for fucking professionals. I'll just fall off. It's a speedrun strat, I assure you. Ah, yes, the Russian language. The beautiful Russian language. We meet him here? We don't meet. Yeah, we meet him here. We meet him here. Do we? Oh, we don't meet him here. Right, okay.
Major.
Major.
I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly
I've reached the
being held.
location of your
Place
mother's
dump.
house. Snake, that's not even funny. Your mom's not funny.
I can't see
God damn it,
Sokolov
Snake.
from here.
God damn it, Jack.
The security is pretty tight.
How's our volume? Snake's kind of whispering. Let me bump it.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
I got it, RB.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh,
Gotcha.
and one more thing, Snake.
Yeah.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Okay. I was actually debating on just playing this on very easy, and the easy difficulties give you a unlimited suppressor, unlimited ammo, one-shot tranquilizer gun. Because we're here for story. We're here for story. Come on. We're here for the amazing story. But I'm like, you know what? Do some of the fumbles. Oh. Like, do the fumbles. The fumbles are funny. It's Metal Gear. It's not funny. Oh, it is funny when you fail. Okay, can that guy... No, he's gonna radio if he, sees his friend knocked out. Oh! Not as good a shot as I used to be. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, fuck. Pick him back. Okay, cool. We got a chaff grenade. Cool. That's not that helpful here in the fucking 60s. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you hide right there. Oh, he had more on him? Yo. We'll be back for that in just a second. Come here, guy. Come on. What'd you get on you? Just ammo? Oh. Assault ammo. Oh, I guess you're... Oh, no, it's here. Another grenade, I assume. Oh, a suppressor for our assault rifle. The thing that we try our best not to use. Oh. 12 gauge shotgun? No, I'm good.
What was that noise?
Oh, turn that off. Don't need that. There we go. Wait, you're still good? Oh, wait, because I missed the one kick. Gotcha. Anyone up there? Hello? Anyone up here? Hello? Oh, snake. No, snake. Fine. Okay, never mind. Fine. You know what? Let's just get the guy. Oh! Hello? Nobody. Nobody's up here. Oh, fuck, of course. Again, not Metal Gear if there ain't some screw-ups. At least the music's so good. Yellow. Okay. Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Stop it. That's very rude. Oh, hello. Good trade. Good trade, my guy. You got me good. Again. Wait here. Okay, fine. Oh, fuck. I kicked the guy. Kicked the guy on the ground. Oh, shit. Thank God this is a PS2 game. Again, not good try. So hard to... No, it's fucking... Okay, I think I got him in the ass. Oh, like a true Metal Gear game. Got him. Come on, get over here. Yeah, you can say that again, my guy. We could pull out the assault rifle and unload. That would make it harder for later. Let's just see, the more chaotic you play, the harder the game gets later. Haha! Come here. Where are you going, my guy? Oh, shit. That's fine. I'll just take your... Yeah, that's it. Just unload your clip into my face. Oh. Hell with you. Okay, he's knocked out. This is a stealth mission, Snake. Kick him in the pants. Kick him in the pants. Oh, I'll kick him in the face. You know what? Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's just hang out right here. No, this is fine. No, this is good. Like, this on PlayStation enough times. I keep trying to hit the bumpers. There we go. He's asleep now. I'm gonna hit the bumpers to bring up my weapon meal. Damn it! Wait, I'm still in evasion? I thought I was in caution. I'm throwing caution. What's I gonna be? Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, there's still people out there, but I mean, you know, as long as they don't check the single room of this building complex, I think we'll be good. Actually, technically, I could have sneaked underneath it and went up, but... H. Me too, dude. E. Oh, another fun thing. I believe it happens. Because we got seen, they're now gonna comment being like, I heard gunshots. Jack is good at metal.
Sokolov, are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
Oh, I'll be getting it, all right.
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a
Hey,
message
Tom.
from him.
What
That's
is
it's
it?
Major Tom. Why is he calling
He
him Major
said
Zero
to me,
already?
Sorry for being so late.
Why are they calling him Zero?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Ooh. Mm.
We've got no time for this. You'll have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You
Not
in the West know
Gru.
him as Thunderbolt.
Not
Thunderbolt.
fucking Gru.
Never heard of him.
No.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
Controllers. That's gotta be
Ever since the
there.
Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of
Hey, it's
peaceful
Kennedy.
coexistence with the West.
I love Kennedy. I hope nothing
Despite
happens to him.
resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial
that Churchill?
authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Oh, that's right. Kennedy's already dead.
Precisely.
What, like 68?
In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner,
What year is
and
it
his
again?
power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU.
The Gru.
He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as
Groznygrad?
the Granin Design
Oh.
Bureau, and is using
I
it
guess
to
not
further his
Groznygrad.
plans. But that is not
We'll-
enough to
we'll get there
satisfy
later.
him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside.
This is that bastard Rasputin
Their
all
orders
along.
were to prevent Colonel Volgin from
That
capturing
warlock son of a bitch.
me, even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it.
Oh,
But
good.
must get me out of here before then.
God knows what will happen when Vogel
Leave it to
comes.
me.
I mean, fucking.
By the way,
I don't know why I'm making
Russian is superb.
gay jokes when the game's gonna fucking be full of them.
where did you learn to speak?
Oh yeah, by the way, they're speaking Russian.
From
Just
my mentor.
Russian, everyone. Shush, Russian.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No.
This game is written by
I
a
have no
Japanese
love for
person,
this
by the way.
place. Let's go.
Our team's like Japanese. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, hold on. Got a phone call.
Major,
Colonel.
this is Snake.
Fucking Major.
Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine.
I've got
no
your
injuries.
husband.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
Right.
We lost contact with the boss
It
some
says
time
something
ago.
if I kill them.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
This is a peace mission, everyone. We got peaceful. We gotta be peaceful in our mission. In our virtuous mission. I had like 4 suppressors for that gun. I don't know why. My hush puppy. Oh, yeah. Fucking love Sokolov. Kamehameha. Dude, I was just watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged. God love you, Sokolov. I'm not even hearing my coffee. Disgusting.
Freeze!
Well, Snake, get out of this one. Well, seems I've been caught in quite a pickle. Inside the other way
This is
around.
the legendary boss.
It is! It is! Webcam goes off! It's him! Right! Right! Of course, we're gonna do this soon. It's him! It's the boy! Sorry, I'm being loud.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Stay the line, Ocelot. Stay the line.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Yo, thank you, Josh Keaton. Such a good
Sokolov is
Ocelot.
ours.
Young Ocelot's so good.
Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
Shut the
What?
fuck up, Ocelot. Shut the fuck. Dude. Ocelot. Ocelot. Do the meme, Ocelot. Dude, Ocelot's so cool. Isn't Ocelot so cool, everyone? Ocelot's amazing. Isn't he the coolest? Isn't he the best?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
No, mommy stayed home. Fucking God. Fucking Ocelot, please.
Crew operatives!
Please, Ocelot. Not right now.
What is that stance?
Keep your furry bullshit at home, Ocelot.
That gun. If you're not the boss,
Herb, you're watching the best character in all of Metal Gear.
then die.
Oh, your gun's jammed. You tried manually looting it. No. You're pretty bad.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Look at Snake's hair freak out. Dude, it's the wind. Herb, as someone who loves both JoJo and Metal Gear Solid, JoJo wishes it could be this good. At least until, like, part 7.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you.
You're pretty bad.
I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting.
Good.
You're pretty good.
You're pretty bad. Dude, fan edits of this scene are so funny.
Pretty good.
Ugh. Hold on, can't take a phone call. Okay, all right, well, I'm back. Hello. It was me all along. I was the voice inside Snake's head.
Major, do you read?
Major.
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags.
Went
These
into a
guys
few-
were after
No.
Sokolov too.
Snake,
Apparently
no.
they were taking orders from a GRU colonel
You
named
can't
Volgan.
say that.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet
You
power
can't say
struggle,
that
according
live.
to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU.
God, the
between
fucking
Khrushchev's
Kodak.
supporters and Volgans.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU?
The codec
Snake,
calls us
sounds
so
like
much
this could
louder.
be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Thank you. All right. So, fucking Snake looks like me at work where I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands, so I just like. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Everyone who knows, we'll do the meme. We'll do the meme, but let me save first.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah, Para. I need to save the game. Oh, it doesn't have my old save data. Oh. Oh, okay. So new save. I guess it's because I like MGS3 then. When it asked me which Metal Gear I liked, it gives you a bunch of different bonuses.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
Oh yeah, by the way.
No, what is it?
Gotta talk about
It's
movies.
a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
Yeah,
It's
fucking
about this
love
monster
Godzilla.
called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
It's
Nuclear
made
test,
about
huh?
teach about
Then
the
Marshall Islands
dangers
must be
of
crawling with
nuclear
giant monsters
radiation.
right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
I know.
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too.
We don't
I
talk about
recommend
American
seeing the
Godzillas.
original Japanese one if you ever get the chance.
I'll talk about Legendary
It's mostly
2013.
mindless fun, but
made
it's
for
also
Bryan
got a
Cranston.
serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really?
Just have to go
That's
to
too
Pirate
bad.
Bay.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Get it? Because Godzilla
Why's that?
2001.
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
No.
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
No.
You sure know a lot about movies.
No.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
Thanks,
No
Yapera.
kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
So every time we talk about Red Curb, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoy the VOD, my guy. This is gonna be a trip. So every time we call paramedic, we're gonna get a phone call about a different movie, and I think it changes depending on which about said room, which area you're in. But yes, okay, let us do the meme. Let us do the meme. So if you are unaware, I'm like blowing out my volume. I'm sorry. If you don't know anything about the Metal Gear series, and I don't blame you because this shit can get very confusing. Ocelot is a very prominent character. He's basically the overall series' villain. Villain 5 exists, kind of. So does it gets confusing. But Ocelot's basically throughout the entire series. He's like the only character that appears in every Metal Gear game. Does he appear in Peace Walker? Maybe not. Maybe I just told a lie. Also, the 2 MSX Metal Gears. So if we have a little fun and say pull out our assault rifle here. Hello, little buddy. Lose my little buddy. We put a bullet in his head.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future.
By the way,
You created a time paradox.
that voice telling us it's a game over is actually Colonel Campbell from Metal Gear Solid 1, or first debut to Metal Gear Solid 1. So that's a fun little Easter egg, is we created a time paradox because he just shot the fucking series villain. So yeah, so that's a fun little thing. You know, Campbell doesn't show up in this game, but he shows up, you know, he shows up the fucking, it's like, hey, you did a bad. That's also actually an achievement, but we won't talk about this much. But that is actually an achievement that I already have. Oh, hey, look, Peace Walker. But yeah, I actually have most of the. Snake Eater Achievos. I think they might don't have his beating the game with like one of the rankings at the end. Anyway, hey, let's get out of here. Get the hell out of here. See what dropped frames. Cool. So I guess I had an issue when I was doing Slime Rancher, Cyberpunk, and the finale of Hollow Knight, which will hopefully go on YouTube someday. I guess my bitrate was just turned up way too high. That was causing issues. Dude, fucking me too, Sokolov. Me too. Oh, I thought I was bouncing on the tree. Like, yeah, man.
The Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're
It's
coming
Gru's
for
best minions, you could say?
I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Oh, it's a thing. It's a tank.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes.
The Shagard.
The treading behemoth. A
Great
tank
name.
capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Not quite a Metal Gear. It's
Is
like a
that thing
Metal
finished?
Gear prototype.
No, this is only the end.
What the
of
fuck about
phase one. Truly
Sahelanthropus?
finished until we
Don't
complete.
talk about
phase
Sahelanthropus.
two.
Not
Phase
yet.
two.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes.
Yes, things will heat up by then.
And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
Not,
World War.
not the Age of Terror.
I had
Okay.
no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I wanted to
What they
see
all
my
say, so
wife
Glove.
and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh wait, I don't have to touch my controller here at all, do we? Do we? No. Okay, I know. I don't. We're good for a while, actually. Ooh, that's a long way down. No one can survive that fall. No one can survive that fall. Hi, Mom. What you got there? You got little Davy Crockett? Hi, Mom.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
I was scared I was gonna start this game with the Patriot. I'm like, oh, can we not? That's like broken. Not start the game with the Patriot, please. I'm glad we don't New Game Plus. Oh, hey, look, bees.
Huh?
Bees. It's the bees. Oh yeah. Fucking Snake's gonna.
It's the fear! It's the fear!
Oh look, it's B-Man. Come together with his plan.
My friends. Let us fight
Weird
together
friends.
again.
Mom, I don't like your friends.
Long for this day.
Your friends are weird.
We will fight with you once more.
Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the
Disgusting.
depths of hell itself.
Alright, if you've ever... I don't know if I've ever said it live, but I say this all the time. Every time it's raining, I go, it's raining. Is he crying? It's from this.
It's raining blood.
Is he crying?
Is he crying?
Hi, Dad. It's also not raining blood, it's just raining, boss. How is that particle effect? What the fuck is that? There he is. Guabara.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
I played this game way too fucking many times. This series is my lifeblood, I swear to God.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
You don't get that yet.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet
I pick up.
Union.
Should probably not sit my controller on my
Sokolov's a little
iPad.
gift from my new host.
We're about to get some heavy vibrations in the controller.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Davy Crockett.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
Happening.
Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Every single member of the Cobra unit carries an emotion in the battle. They're named after that emotion. Hence, the end, the fear. I didn't name any of the others yet, but you know, we'll get there. Just a little. So even the boss has one, but we'll talk about that later. Ooh, that's a broken arm. That's a broken arm. Jackie boy, how are you gonna walk that off?
He's seen my face.
Dream pre-fucking October 2nd. Let's not talk about that. I didn't even have like any like emotions about the guy. I don't know.
Khrushchev
Seems like a fine guy, I guess.
Finished.
Volgin is literally the stupidest character. That is not true.
Wait.
There's far stupider characters in this series.
I'll take care of him.
No. But I already did the pose and everything.
Jack, you can't come with us.
You're just not cool. You can't get in the party bus. We're going to Spencer's and we're not allowed to bring you along. I got your bandana. That bandana is actually super important. It's not, but it's a symbol.
Blood has been rejected.
Thanks, Pain. Okay, I don't remember what scene it is, but I'll try to show the Easter egg, the secret.
Are we done here?
We go to McDonald's.
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
I want a Happy Meal. They have My Little Pony toys.
Shagohod is ours.
Colonel Vogan the Brony. My favorite is Pinkie Pie.
Drift away.
Fuck up.
My place is with them now.
This is a goddamn train wreck. What? Leave me alone. I'm just gonna hold RB this entire time. That's why I get to see the Easter egg. I'm gonna try it around. I think I have to hit direction on the stick in like 2 seconds. I think it's a left, but oh no, and it's not yet. It's after we do the cure tutorial. Moshi, Snake here. Jake,
Snake,
Jake,
can you hear me?
Jack, you're looking a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think of
Just
monkeys
barely.
versus Snake versus monkeys
Snake,
again.
listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, I mean.
First, open the survival viewer
God,
with the
I
start
know.
button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Yes, I know.
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button, and surgical treatment using
You know, I
the
went
weapon window button.
999 of serum. What the
Your
fuck?
injuries include a fractured left
Who's
elbow
using
and rib
dev
bone,
tools?
and lacerations on your upper
Kojima?
arms, right elbow, and
I
abdomen.
want dev tools.
They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process.
I'll give Metal Gear this.
To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
That's important. I'll give Metal Gear this. It's always confusing when you come back to play the game and you don't know the controls, so you don't have the manual in the game. But I'll give Metal Gear this. They were genius to use terms like action button, weapon button, stuff like that, because it made porting these games so easy. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Give me a second. Give me a second. I want to know your name. Do I even have, is that even the right line? Hold on. Give it a second. Can I even do it right now? I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna give this like 3 minutes. Maybe not even, but that is dead or alive. No, I don't want Bon Jovi. I want the band. Give it a second. Give it a second. Hold on. Audio's gonna get a shit real quick. Baby, ride around like a record, baby, ride round, round, round. You spin me right around, baby, ride around like a record, baby, ride round, round, round. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. If you spin him around enough, he vomits, and that's a Chivo, but I already got it anyway, so we don't need to see Snake vomiting on himself. Suffering from a deep cut, so it is bandage, septic, disinfectant, future. Okay. Infectant, future, septic. Bone fracture. Got synthetic, disinfectant, suture, bandage. Bandage. Oh wait, I don't need this. Just bone fractured. I need a splint. Splint and a bandage. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Always good to hear that. I could not imagine. I make an arm just kill me. Put me down like a horse. Just fuck it. I lived a good life. I broke my pinky finger. Yo, put me out of my misery. Again, holding RB. Watch out, here I come. We'll spin Snake around a little bit later. See if we can get him to vomit then. Yeah, use that bandana. Use it.
Good job, Snake.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now.
Not
Just
a
stay where
fucking
you are.
mess
We'll drop a
anymore.
recovery balloon. Can
You have a
set
Fulton
it up?
recovery system? Oh, shit. Shit, there it is. Whose body is that? I wonder whose body that is. Keep that body in mind as we continue the game. Yo, is it time for long distance rock, paper, scissors? I think it is. I think it is time. There it is. You know, back in old era YouTube channel I did, I was gonna do top 10 Metal Gear lists, and it was gonna be like the top 5 Metal Gears. One of the ideas I had, this is gonna be, oh. Scissors, I got you, I win. God, I love this Secret Theater. We'll have to watch all of Secret Theater later, but God, I love Secret Theater. Why they only put that on Substance Edition, I'll never know. They go, oh yeah, hey, buy Substance. By the way, Substance was very shit. How much does a copy of MGS3 Substance go for these days anyway? Knowing my friends, I don't know if they're gonna be saying by name, but knowing my friends, I bet they probably have a copy of Substance. It's $90. Yo, does the Central Collection come with Substance editions? No, it's just MGS 1, 2, and 3 basic copies. Me over PC parts. Ooh.
Excellent.
That's like $90 by the way. $90. Is that new? Oh, that's only
to the boss and her cobras.
Is
I
there
have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Did you make Stinky? Oh, yo, is that the Xbox version of MGS2 Substance?
What are we going to
yo,
do with the girl?
I want a skateboard.
Who is she?
Oh, she's not bad. She's on point.
She's Sokolov's woman.
We don't talk about. Yeah, Sokolov's girl. Yeah, totally. Yeah, she totally didn't say that his wife and child were in America.
She's a nice catch.
Porcelain.
I'll take her.
Porcelain skin.
Not so fast, my dear.
Lipstick gun.
Death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use.
I think it's. Or is it just poisonous lipstick? Or was it cyanide lipstick? Potassium cyanide.
She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Recoilless missile launcher.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized
We
how
are friends.
politically charged this is during today. Ooh.
Russians?
Ooh, no.
Remember the Alamo.
Got it. Cut.
Colonel.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Welp. About to become a desolate crater. By the way, don't know if that's nuclear, but if it is, Snake's insides are properly cooked. Nice, 145 degrees. Cooking him just right outside the safe zone. For beef, anyway. Nice. Do I want to save? No. Saving is for the weak. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Everything looks like everything looks like it's running fine. We're good. We're good. Beep beep. Play it.
What a thrill with darkness and silence.
I'm gonna get so damn scared for this, but I'm gonna fucking play this. I don't give a shit.
What a thrill.
It's so good.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Hell yeah. It's on that Game Boy back then, though. We're seeing a nice, rough 8.5, I believe? 1 week later, 11:30 p.m., August 30th, 1964, Arctic Ocean airspace.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism.
Yeah.
If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Yeah.
They're
Oops.
just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national
We'll give volume
hero
a boost.
out of
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
this. No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack,
Wait a while
it's
till I
time
get to
for
that
Fox
reference.
to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
Had a coffee.
Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Oh, hell yeah. I thought that was a big issue. Looking Cubans in the fucking US these
This
days.
morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon.
DEFCON 1, baby.
With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So
You know
haven't
what she
heard
had
then.
with her?
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
Oh,
A living legend.
The Boss.
During World War
Oh, wait a
II,
minute.
she was the one who led us to
Wait a minute.
victory in that war.
I pushed my noise gate in the wrong direction.
Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss?
You mean the boss?
Mother of your special forces?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Of the Cobra unit.
And she took
of
2
Cobra Kai.
miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced,
Timing
they've
nukes, what's
never
precision
been
matter?
deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons.
The long and short of
Am
it.
I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that
We're America. We do nothing wrong.
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your
Hey,
orders.
let's just say that we're both
That's
at
correct.
fault here. You know.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
Yeah,
I
kind
don't
of.
know what else to tell you.
Yeah,
The
it's
enemy
kind of the big
insists
deal.
that this is all a ploy on your part.
I,
I've
you know,
said
it was
it
the
once,
boss.
and I'll
Big
say
deal.
it again.
Anyone?
Our
No?
government
Okay.
had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government.
Yo,
I
got it.
You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government.
Xbox went to sleep.
1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
You gotta remember the jostle the sticks.
What is that supposed to mean?
Put a bullet in him. Kill him.
Nothing.
Volgin's an asshole.
Means nothing. Call it a
Set him on fire.
agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
Light him up.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
Yeah. Like it, why
I'll
not?
leave the disposal of this situation
Nuclear
entirely
deterrence,
to
what's
the
that? That's not a theme of a Metal Gear 5.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Shit, I wonder how this game's gonna
Put
end.
it simply, in
Think
order to
World War
avoid
III is
a
gonna happen,
full-scale
guys?
nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
Yep.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
The death
Right.
of America's best soldier, you
The
know.
higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll
I
both
went
be 6
so
feet under.
last time.
There's no choice.
Alright. We have to go in, collect a Davy Crockett, put a bullet in both the Volgin
Are the
and the
Russians
boss.
going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Ooh.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple
Hello.
of insiders.
Didn't know I was playing too.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960.
Oh, yo, my dad's
Remember?
birthday.
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely.
Dude, go
Since
Tiger?
then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation.
Literally not Go
Their
Tiger,
code names
Jack.
are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks.
Okay.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Alright, everyone get that? Our mission is to collect a Davy Crockett, put a bullet in the boss, put a bullet in Volgin, so we have to go meet the 2 codebreakers that defected into Russia.
Control.
Adam and
Unidentified
Eva.
aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000
Everyone get
feet.
that? We should be caught up above that level. Sorry, yeah, the limiter is being a little blown out right now.
Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit to Arcane Crinkles. You. Curb sending me squirrels. A little bit of a rough landing. Oh, by the way, yeah, everything we gained in the virtuous mission, we have lost. We have to re-get. So, like, when I was going, oh, hey, I have the sniper rifle, and I went, oh, I know where to get this later, it's because we don't get it now. We don't get to keep it, so. And we're not going to get it for a long while. Turn the limiter down just a little bit more. Okay.
This is
Moshi
Snake.
Moshi.
Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
One more time, guys.
Rescue Sokolov.
Yes.
Find out what's happened to the Shagohod.
Yes.
Then destroy it.
Uh-huh.
And finally, eliminate the boss.
And Volgan.
Eliminate the boss.
And Volgan.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss and
the
our
name of the
Cobra
game.
unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgan.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know.
You are a
but that was
soldier.
the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
No.
What now?
No.
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename,
Hey,
I
anyone
picked
like the
wrong
movie
one.
The Great Escape?
The wrong one.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany.
There's
The
George
prisoners
Clooney
dig
in it,
3
I
tunnels as
believe.
part of their plan,
At least
but
the
the
remake,
Nazis
I believe.
find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining
Yeah,
tunnel.
oh yeah, it has
The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because
fuck's
you
his
thought
name?
it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least that was the plan.
But
Mel Gibson, yeah. Has
But
Mel
I got
Gibson
the
in it.
name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact,
Great
I
Escape.
even ordered
Oh,
the
it's on
actual
HBO
film
Max.
from the movie
Sorry,
company.
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call
Yes,
you?
remember HBO Max? And that's
You know,
killing itself
let's
right now?
just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
That's Steve McQueen. That's
All
it.
right,
Yeah, it's Steve McQueen.
Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is
Fuck off, Zero.
140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this
Yeah,
mission.
hell yeah, paramedic.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
I don't think it is. Like,
Her
I'm gonna
frequency
die if I
is
fail.
The same as during the virtuous
It's either
mission.
I die in the mission, or I
145.73.
die if I fail the mission.
She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time.
Paramedic's just
That
gonna get
frequency
audited.
is also the same. 140.96.
Yep.
And there's one more person
Thank God
on
you don't
your
have to
support
remember
team.
these.
His name is Mr. Siggin.
Singing
He's an expert on the latest
I've been calling
in
him
weapons
Dribbin
and equipment technology.
so long.
You'll be going up
And
against some of the
Dribbin's
world's most
in
advanced
4.
weaponry when you infiltrate the research
He's a
facility.
weapons guy in 4.
If you have any
But I'm calling
questions,
him
just ask
Dribbin,
him.
and I'm like, he's not
His
Dribbin.
frequency
Sigint.
is 148.41.
Oh, by the way, Sigint's the
Mr.
best.
Sigint. Got it.
This is a game of everyone's
Adam,
the best
your
character.
KGB contact is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
The Patriots.
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole
Who's
area has
ready
been
for the
polluted by
biggest
the
thing
fallout
in
from
the
that
game
nuclear blast.
Of the
No one
series,
else would
even.
dare come close. The password
It's
is
the Patriots.
Who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
The Lolly Lulelo.
Lulelo.
You
Gotcha.
ask any Metal Gear fan who
You've
are the
been equipped
Patriots,
with
that's
a
what you'll get.
45 for this
The
mission.
Lolly
Be
Lulelo.
careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard
Yep.
Fox
We have a
procedure
pistol
was
now. An
procure
actual pistol.
on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep
No
that in
pressure.
mind and proceed with extreme caution.
No pressure whatsoever.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
You know, Scorched Earth won't happen if you fail, so, you know, no pressure, Snake. Okay. Okay, so what do I actually have? I can't remember. I got my knife. Got a stun grenade, got some calumet. Directional mic's not that big of a deal to have. I'm gonna take that off, that, because weight, of course, is a factor, so it want to not be heavy at all. I say it is night, so we can... Snake! It's 2022, man. It's 2022. You can't go fucking doing that. Am I gonna get banned? Am I gonna get banned for that? Like, shit, chat. Twitch, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Okay, there we go. We'll get a camo. We'll try and get camo to 100. I think we need a boss camo for that, though. Map. Last time I'm gonna check the map because the map is terrible. Alright, how's the stream looking? Hey, remember on my last capture card? Where is it? Did I pitch it? Did I pitch both my old capture cards? I mean, good, they deserved it, but did I pitch both of them? No, wait, here, cool. First off, because I know she's watching, there's the old one that we used to use for old era. Still holding on to that just because I can. Here's my shitty Razor Ripsaw. Remember when I used this for Watch Dogs 2 and it made the picture, like, so much darker and you couldn't see shit? Remember that? Shout out to my Elgato for actually not being trash. I only have a pistol. I don't have my trank gun. Yeah, okay. The M1611. Oh, sorry, the M1911. Strip the handgun I actually want. I'm not into owning guns, really. But I would love an M1911. Where the hell's that snake at? What, I get a frog? I got a red frog. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. I don't have a trank gun, so I can't catch stuff alive yet. I could have for the, oh, there's a snake. There we go. Oh, what kind of snake is that? Articulating python. I don't like snakes. Said to be fairly tasty. So, can I? Yeah, I was gonna say I should be able to collect mushrooms. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I want to make sure I don't miss, like items and such. So I'm just gonna kind of give each area a little quick once over. Guys! Guys! It's a flying squirrel! Oh, I can't. I refuse. I cannot. I'll get my trank gun. But it's a flying squirrel. Sorry, my little stupid furry ass is being a little over happy right now looking at squirrel. Okay. Yeah, just a bunch of food, a bunch of snakes and stuff. We don't really need to worry about that right now. We'll worry about that later when we have to deal with boss fights and stuff. But we're good. We're good with what we have. Look at that. Look at that boy. Actually, isn't it an achievement to collect all the food items? We shouldn't have to... No, not yet. We don't have to worry about being loud. Fucking shot him dead, dude. What's that? Rainforest? Green tree python. Ugh. And some mushrooms. Mushroom. Cutscene. We're about to get into, like... Okay, it's gonna be level after level after level. So, level. We're hitting the stride of the game. We're gonna actually be doing gameplay now. You know, 2 hours into the VOD. Yo, I'm gonna eat that horse. Dude, it's the horse. I shall name you the horse.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
The volume levels of this game are insane. Can you fucking level,
That
maybe?
arm still hurt?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Thanks.
What are you doing here?
She's smiling. She's so joyous to be here. Hint, hint. Alright, there goes our pistol. Bye-bye, pistol.
Go home.
No.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
But I have two of them right here.
Boss.
My jokes are so bad. You don't need to tell me. I know. Dude. Our CQC is so bad.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
God, fucking Patriot. The Patriots, sorry. The Patriot's the name of the boss's gun, and you get it for completing the game once, I believe. I think you have to be on hard, maybe. That might be a difficulty locked thing. It has infinite ammo because it's dual drum magazines in the shape of a fucking infinity.
You'd better hurry.
Dude, it's raining. It's raining. Is he crying? Oh, hey, he is crying. Hello.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Us. Why?
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack?
Not at all. Thanks for
What's
asking.
it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Hold on. I never caught that before.
You don't
The
know
ghost guy's face is in the
But
rain.
sooner or later you'll have
That
to
splashes
choose.
on the camera. You can see his face. I never caught that
I don't
before. That's
expect you to
awesome.
forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
Oh, by the way, prepare for pain.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Crunch. Yeah,
We
no,
meet
that
again, I'll
hand
kill
is
you.
never. That hand's
Now,
never getting
Go
fixed.
home.
Those bones are dust. Hold on, gotta take a phone call.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
I got my
You were
shit
what?
kicked in.
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yep, we
Yeah,
gotta
I
hide.
know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll
good
never be
photo.
able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Alright, yeah, if you can't notice, hold on, gotta come in real quick. If you didn't notice, yeah, I can mess around with the screen rolling codecs. But I just don't do it, because, why? Okay, I need a hiding place. Shit, is this really the best I got?
What's this?
HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Shit, where are they?
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Where the hell are they? Oh, they're over that way. Okay. Oh, shit. Someone's coming right there. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay, so we can't pick up enemy weapons. There we go. My camera index is 85, so I'm kind of hard to see. So we're just going to sneak in through here. Turn on my sonar again, make sure I'm not running into anything. Okay, that might just be wildlife. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Yeah, just some snakes. Don't get too close. They'll bite me if I stick around them too long. Yeah, I can turn that off. By the way, no, there's no walking crouched. There's only... Can I get my knife, please? Yeah. No. No snake. Yeah, see, I'm like 35 now. 35% on the camera indicator. But I should be good. I don't think they're going to come over this way. Keep this on just in case. Because I'm stupid. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, look, he's back. Yeah, I see him walking. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, I got nothing. I got my directional mic. This thing's not really that handy.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
We're gonna save. We're gonna pop a save. We're gonna talk to paramedic. Simply because we're finally done with all the cutscenes.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Yeah, no
Same
problem.
here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Guys.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that counts,
Then
Para.
you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so.
God damn it.
But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
Yeah, I'm already getting
Keep
my
an eye
ass
on your
kicked.
stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt.
Sarah, I'm
If you're
trying to save.
wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
Whoa,
You're welcome.
Snake.
And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Get him,
Maybe
Para.
so. By the
Get
way,
him. Get his
I heard
old
you're going
ass.
to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Nope.
Of course
Otherwise,
not.
there wouldn't be a
Good.
game.
I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. To make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
Isn't that the point? Isn't that literally one of the
So
objectives of
that's
the
why
mission?
I volunteered. I
Sarah.
mean, you couldn't ask for a better
Were you at the
guardian angel
briefing?
than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Para, I just want to save. Thank you. Should we annoy Para? Oh, is that with Mei Ling? That's with Mei. I know that's with Mei Ling in 1. Okay, make a new save. We can make this confusing for me. Oh, there we go.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Cool. Yo, hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? We gotta call Sigint.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
Yo, Sigint, what's up?
None other.
I heard that
I
you're an
love
expert
Sigint.
on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar,
I don't
and
have
motion
the
detector.
trank gun.
If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
I wonder. Hold on. Hold on. Twitch, don't look. Twitch, don't look. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. He doesn't. No. There's no issue here. There's no issue. But I'm just gonna call Sigint anyway. For no reasons. No reasons. You know. Don't worry about it. Yo, Sigint, what's up?
Sounds like the Cobra unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Yes.
Emotions.
Are we gonna get the names of them all?
Yeah. For unbearable torment, the pain. For true oblivion,
Cool.
the end.
Okay, cool. I don't have to actually dance around the
For
names. then.
infinite rage, the fury. For absolute terror, the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy.
It's another
The
name for
boss.
the boss, because of the joy she feels in battle, I suppose.
Ah.
Oh, he's in Langley.
During the war, she
He's
had
in
a
the
partner
Pentagon.
named the Sorrow. Sorrow and joy. They say there couldn't have been a more perfect pair.
Yeah, we are gonna stop and do some codex, so it just gets more of the in-depth lore. But I'll fill
The
in.
Davy Crockett's that the boss took with her when she defected are mortars that fire nuclear warheads. They're named after Davy Crockett, the hero who died defending the Alamo in the Texan War of Independence.
Remember the Alamo.
Yep.
That's right. The warheads are equivalent to between 10 and 20 tons of TNT. Every building within 150 yards of the hypocenter is completely obliterated. But the warheads the boss had with her were some kind of experimental super bomb. So they're actually even more powerful than that. I don't even want to think about what would happen if she used it again. Snake, you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Haha, so you're wearing the black camouflage.
Whoa.
The black uniform isn't really camouflage. It was intended to have a psychological shock effect on enemies in hostage rescue operations and stuff like that. But it should also make you pretty hard to see if you wear it in a dark environment. And it might also work on black, earthy surfaces like you'd find in swamps.
So, Sigint has some of the best codec conversations in this game, and we're gonna be calling him a lot. I'm gonna not, though. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, oh, you fucking pandering. Like, come on. I'm trying to just not piss people off, okay? Okay, this is a family-friendly stream that we sometimes swear at. It's that kind of family. It's creepy uncle streams. Not creepy uncle, fun uncle. Yeah, yeah. What the fuck you so leave, dude? Fine, come over here. I'm gonna fucking cut your ankles. Get over here.
Seeing things.
Yeah, you are. Okay, there he goes. Dude, get the fuck... Are you just gonna stick around here? Okay. Oop, sorry. Just whipping the camera all over the place. Okay, so 90. He shouldn't see me unless he's, like, right over top of me. There's later game reasons as to why I can't pick up enemy weapons. I don't know what the excuse is for this game, though.
Huh?
No, we're good, we're good. There we go. Come on, there we go. So I don't know why Snake wasn't picking him up. Okay, we need to be careful. Shaking him loose is going to cause him to get up, so we just need to be out of the area before he wakes up again. Because he's going to wake up and be like, hey, what the hell? Now, we couldn't shoot out his radio if he... Oh, some nades. That's not going to help me. I'm trying to do non-lethal as much as I can. Was that just some birds? Okay, I don't think... Oh! Well, -5. I stick out like a sore thumb now. Oh, we got a guy. Easy. 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 Huh? Cool. Come on, buddy. Come on. I guess the in-game lore reason is they all glued their guns to their hands. A chaff grenade again. Not that. Well, that's gonna be useful later. I guess. Oh, nothing. Oh, the grenade's in here if I left them. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Doesn't matter too much. Because we're not gonna try and use grenades. Getting past those guys way later though is gonna be hard. I mean, we have chaff grenades. Does that count as a kill? Oh, right. I don't have a gun. I literally... Did I miss a gun? Shit, did I miss a gun back there? I get one coming up, but like this is literally why I saved the beehive and I forgot I don't get a gun. Forgot that the boss destroys my gun.
Huh? Who's that?
You gotta count that? You gotta fucking count that game? Okay, he's down. He's down for the count. He's down for the count. We're good. Oh, fuck. We're not down for the... Shit. Fuck. Oh, God. He's on me. No. Come on. Oh, fuck. Get up. Snake. 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 Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, fuck. Snake. Come on. Snake, get up! What are you doing, dude? Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm eating bullets. Oh. Oh, God, they got the automatics. I'm so sorry. Where are you? Hey, give me now, idiot. Oh, God. Shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I did this to myself. We're just gonna slowly walk back. Okay, we're good. Oh, fine. No, we're good. We're good. Dude, Metal Gear veteran, by the way. Being every single Metal Gear game except Peace Walker. Well, God, it's Purple Ops Cannon. Yeah, he's not gonna cromp across the bridge. Is there anything down there? Is it all gone because I picked it up earlier in the Virtuous mission? Fuck. God. That's it. Oh! So yeah, with as many ropes as we can. Oh, okay, that was my fault. I actually hit Y instead of X. But yeah, with the more ropes we cut, the harder it is to walk across this bridge. So you know, we're not coming back now. Oh God, snake. So pretty much just fuck this bridge. Oh, hello, man. Hey, don't mind me. It was me. Okay, get back here. Can I can grab like. How do I do that? How do I grab? God, curse me for not fucking. Major, teach me about the basics of CQC. Major. Fill the airtime while I fucking Google.
Major.
Second, help me. Teach me about my
Next,
fists.
the boss is your enemy. You've got to accept that reality.
Yeah, I already have.
Adam is waiting for you at the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
You're not helpful. Hera.
Snake, unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful. If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case,
The
go
HD
into the
manual
cure
is
screen
so
and survival
useless.
viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
HD manual is the worst. I wish I wasn't an idiot when I was a kid. When I was a young boy. That's fine. I'll figure it out as we go along. Oh, cool. There's still stuff here. When I was a kid, I used to love taking the manuals out of all my games and like keeping like a little collection of them for me to flip through and read. Light medicine, raindrop, and smoke grenade. Okay, well, why not? We can collect all the, or at least. Oh shit! There's another one. Yeah, my friend's knocked out, but you know, just saying things. Where you at, dude? Where you at? You coming across the bridge? Snake. Oh, did he wake? Oh, he woke up. Oh, makes sense. Did that whole kerfuffle? You know what? This works too, I guess. That works too. Oh, he's about to wake up. That's fine. Let's just get out of here. Did I pass the swamp? I really should have done a... Oh, shoot. Did I pass the swamp? I need the hat. We're not playing the game without the hat. I passed the swamp. I passed the swamp. Is it that swamp? No, that's fine. We can move ahead. As long as we don't get to the ocelot fight beforehand, we'll be good. There's no one here yet, right? And I get a gun here, so... Right, there's no one here? Just some wildlife. Okay. I was actually going to do a test playthrough and like look up where some of the stuff is, make sure we don't miss any of it. I believe the zombie camo is here, but only in the day. There's bug juice. Is it right here? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I am like running off memory from like 5 years ago when I last played this. Don't I have to drop down and get that? There it is. There it is. Yo, throw that. Throw that in my backpack. Can't play a Metal Gear game without a cardboard box. I have the PS2 version, so I don't have any of the, yeah. The cameras and paints. So can I go in here? Can I go any of these? I was thinking, because I also have, because I got the PS2 copy as well. I was like, you know what? Should we play the PS2 original and get some of the special stuff later? We just might. We play the 360/PS3 HD remake. I was like, you know what? We'll go for a pretty image. There's nothing under here, is there? No. Okay. Is there anything else here? Do I get an automatic here as well? Nothing up there. Might be something up there. I don't want to miss anything. Like, this isn't going to be a completion run, because if it was, well, we'd... Oh, hey, there is something. Oh, well, okay, cool. We got the AK. Not planning on using it, of course, but, well, you never know. Alright, let's continue the story. Adam. Adam, buddy. I'm here to talk to you. Yes. Yeah, there's that. Good. Nice and tinny. Sometimes you gotta check the sound effects. There we go. I was like, I thought it happened when you walked in.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut
Adam,
the engine. They'll
you
hear
sound,
us.
you have a pretty high-tone voice.
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
I know it's the 60s snake, but...
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots?
Who are the Patriots?
Answer me. Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
Not the one I was looking for, but okay, we'll roll with it. Her hair's freaking out. God love your HD remake. Or remaster? It wasn't a remake. It's just a uplift. Slow fix uplift. No. Snake, you dog.
The name's Eva.
Gotta get that first person view, by the way. Thanks, Eva. God love you, Snake. God love you, Kojima. This fucking...
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
Eva, you gonna answer any of my
Snake.
questions?
Snake, huh?
Yeah, it's Snake.
Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
Like?
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It
A
packs
Chinese
quite a
pistol.
punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Oh, here we go.
Incredible.
Here we go.
Do you like
Snake's gonna lose it.
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
Much
I
love for the
grabbed it from
45.
a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
The trank pistol as well. Not the hush puppy. I don't think it's a hush puppy.
You had this with you, didn't you?
Yo, Snake would have Gun Nut 3. Would not be me.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Yo, HTV Master, you wanna like make
Can we
Eva's
get
mouth
Sokolov
move
out of
as she
there?
talks?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove
Oh, yeah, I should
swamp.
probably make sure I don't miss the hat.
After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse.
Can't miss the hat.
Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Snake and Fallout would have charisma 10, but like
Right,
speech would
let's
be
get
like
going.
35%.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Ooh. I know, Snake. The boss hits us all hard.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
You're a paramedic, not a doctor.
Okay.
Paramedic, am I right? All right, cool. I need to pee. Too bad we got another cutscene. God love you, Metal Gear. All right, gotta hold that RB or R1. Maybe I should have played this on PS3. Then I have to dig the thing out, and that's gonna take a while. We have to do it anyway, but hey, you know. Eva, what are you up to? Who are you talking to? Yeah. Gotta hold that RB.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see
11?
4 of them.
I believe.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit.
Snake.
Let's get out of here. Hurry.
Snake.
Don't forget your gear.
Snake's
Here,
like, hold on.
Give me a hand.
Nice. Okay, now I can kill people.
We can use this to get to the basement.
Nah. There he is.
Damn it. Ocelot.
There he is.
I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy.
Remember, we can't kill Ocelot.
Huh?
Ooh.
Don't go dying on me now.
Yeah, Snake, I know what you're doing. We gotta... Oh, it's 8? I thought it was 11. Alright. Right, yeah. I got a pee. We're gonna hit a quick BRB. Probably get a refill on coffee. And also save this portion of the VOD. Because we're gonna start cutting these up into shorter chunks. So, yeah. Alright, we'll be... Gotta set up the BRB screen, actually. What do I have set for BRB vids? I need a Metal Gear one, actually, but what BRB screen can I make for Metal Gear? That'll do. That'll do. Alright, we'll be right back.